1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. News read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has criticised lack of concern by the previous government towards problems of the common man. The Minister for Human Rights says the government will not compromise on national interests. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the High Court Bar Association has rejected the report of the Indian Delimitation Commission. The American president has asked the Congress to provide Afghan refugees in the country a pathway to become legal permanent residents of the United States. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif says the previous government's worst negligence, slackness and corruption led to excessive load shedding despite the existence of sufficient power plants in the country. He expressed these views during his visit to different parts of the Lahore city without security protocol to get first-hand knowledge of the problems being faced by the people. Criticizing the lack of concern by the previous government towards problems of the common man, the Prime Minister said Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf regime had no sympathy with the masses and was disconnected with them. The Minister for Human Rights Riaz Hussain Pirzada says the government will work towards further improving the image of the country. Chairing a meeting in Islamabad, he said no compromise will be made on national interests. He said the government will soon respond to the letter written by Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader Shireen Mazari to the United Nations. Jamiat UlemaIslamF Fazlur Rahman has announced to stage protest demonstrations against the desecration of Masjid-e-Nabwi today, according to a provincial spokesman of JUIF. On the appeal of the Pakistan Democratic Movement, the workers of all component political parties of the alliance will stage rallies against the desecration of Masjid-e-Nabwi after Friday prayers in district headquarters of all the federating units. Provincial and district leadership of the component political parties of Pakistan Democratic Movement will lead the protest rallies. The senior-most Deputy Governor of the State Bank of Pakistan, Dr. Murtaza Sayyed, assumed the office of Acting Governor, State Bank of Pakistan today. He has more than 20 years of experience in microeconomic research and policy making. Dr. Murtaza Sayyed also worked with the International Monetary Fund for 16 years before submitting his resignation to join the State Bank of Pakistan. It may be mentioned here that term of former Governor State Bank of Pakistan, Dr. Raza Bakir, ended last Wednesday. Pakistan has rejected the report of the so-called Indian Delimitation Commission for Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a statement, the Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar Ahmed said the Indian chargé d'affaires was summoned to the Foreign Ministry in Islamabad and handed over a démarche conveying the categorical rejection of the report. He said the so-called Indian Commission is aimed at disenfranchising and disempowering the Muslim majority population of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He said the Indian side was conveyed that this entire exercise is farcical and has already been rejected by the cross-section of the political parties in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the High Court Bar Association has rejected the final report of Delimitation Commission on Jammu and Kashmir. A spokesman of the High Court Bar Association said the Delimitation Commission maintained its preliminary report in total disregard to the reservations and objections of political and socio-economic organizations of the occupied territory. He pointed out that the Delimitation Commission's report is motivated at political dispersion of Jammu and Kashmir to further the agency of Bharatiya Janata Party on Kashmir and ratification of the decision of abrogation of Article 370. The American President Joe Biden has asked the Congress to provide tens of thousands of Afghan refugees with a pathway to become legal permanent residents of the United States. He sent this proposal to the lawmakers last week. If the president's proposal is passed, the eligible Afghans will have to successfully complete background checks and live in the United States for at least 1 year before applying for a green card. More than 60,000 Afghans were evacuated to the United States last summer, when the Taliban took back control of the country. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.